Hello, my name is Alex Carmona and I am a UX UI designer as well as a freelance graphic designer, and today I'm going to be going over the DBMIER LED light box in the A2 size. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with metric paper sizes, the A2 is about 16.5 by 23.4 inches. Now, if you are unfamiliar with a light box, it's traditionally a flat box with translucent glass or plastic and a light bulb on the inside. The purpose of the light box is to provide illumination for photographers and artists. So, for example, if you're an artist and have a rough sketch that needs to go through a final sheet of paper, you will place your sketch at the top of the light box, followed by a blank sheet of paper where you will trace the final product. Back when I was attending San Francisco State, we actually used light boxes for our product design and drafting classes. However, the ones we used were traditional light boxes made of wood and a light bulb, and were a lot bigger. Let's say I think it was about 12 inches in length and width and even depth. Overall, it took up a lot of space and was a lot heavier. Now, as you can imagine, LED lights have come a really long way, especially in the last few years. So when you apply LEDs to light boxes, what DBMIER has is the final product. Inside the box you will have the obvious LED light box, as well as a manual with some brief instructions and a DC 12-volt AC adapter. When you first look at the light box, the overall thickness compared to a traditional light box is the first thing you will notice, since its depth is only about 0.28 inches. Next, the power button at the top left-hand corner of the light box, which if tapped on powers on the lights, but tapped on again you'll see different levels of brightness from low to high. According to the description on Amazon, the overall life of the LED light box is about 50,000 hours, so there's no real need to be picky with the light being used. Another really great feature about the light box is the weight, which is only 5 pounds. Once again, if you compare that to a traditional light box, it's a major difference. Also, if you plan on looking at smaller models such as the A3 or the A4, there's a good chance that the weight shouldn't affect portability. Okay, so for all of you students out there, the A4 might be your best bet since overall size is about 8.3 by 11.6 inches. So if you want to take something like this to, say, a photo studio or art class, that's going to be your best bet for portability. Now, I only have a couple cons for this light box, beginning with the adapter itself. As you can see, the AC adapter's cord is only a few inches in length, so if you're working on a desk and want to plug it in, you really don't have much to work with and will definitely need some sort of extension cable. The other con for the light box is the overall design itself. Now, while a traditional light box does look like this, there are some competitors out there besides this one that have a stand in the back in order to prop up the light box. Now, I think the original idea for this specific light box was to already have it on a desk that can be propped up, but that's just my opinion. I'm sure there are some people out there that love having it angled downwards, and that's all. The last minor problem is the port for the AC adapter. Now, if you look at the adapter when it's plugged in, it doesn't necessarily go in all the way. And for some that'll be fine since all you have to do is just turn it on with the power button and check, but for others it could cause frustration or confusion and even cause others to start forcing it in, which could cause some damage to the light box as well as the port. Overall, for the price and sizes, the DBMIER light box is definitely a huge deal, especially if you compare it to the other competitors out there. Therefore, if you are an art or photo student or even a freelancer who's in the market for a light box, this one is going to be your best bet. You could definitely find the DBMIER A2 size light box on Amazon, which is running for $129. Once again, if you are looking for a smaller size for portability, you can also get the A3 for $89 and the A4 for $69. Details on the sizes and links to the products on Amazon can be found at the description below. This is Alex Carmona, signing off.